trade I just analyzed recently. You can see I told you that it has come back to this place to, it has responded to this liquidity. After it came back to this liquidity area to take out the stop loss, maybe people that has moved their stop loss to break even, he picked them out. Then after that, he now went on his way. He went down to where I eventually told you that he will reach. So now, what we are waiting for is that if eventually he break this very play, which I don't think so, based on the daily. Look at this daily trend line. There is daily. It just broke out of this long-term trend line. Long-term trends. You look at daily charts. This is a long-term trend line. It has break out of here. Then what we are going to do now next is that we're going to find this place. We're going to find where it's responding to. Let me come from here so that you can see what I'm trying to do. So okay, look at it. Number one, this number one, then this number two, let's see. Okay, this number two. So based on this information that I have at hand, we are looking for two things. But you can't buy now, neither can you sell. You can't buy now, neither can you sell. Now see, you can't buy now, neither can you sell. But at the same time, this is responding to this. So let's watch if you can break this line. If you break this place, then that's mean it has given an head and shoulder pattern. That is reversal pattern. So anything that making to close under here, that means the market has returned to downtrend for the meantime. I also see a pattern inside this pattern, but yes, it's also violating that pattern also. Let me just show you that pattern. What I'm also seeing inside this place, I'm also seeing another pattern, which you can also watch out for. You can see here this height of this resistance. Then we'll take a look another. So it's giving us another setup, another pattern. We'll look at this pattern. We look at what the market is doing here. You will discover that it also break out of this pattern. I remove this. See, I remove this. So there's another pattern inside here, but it has break out of that pattern. Then you don't need to break it. So this pattern is not valid. It's not valid based on what I'm saying. Or you can move it here. So if I move it here, let's see. Move it here. If I move it here, so look at this pattern. So let's assume we remove this and remove this. Let's assume we remove this now. And we remove this. So what are we looking at? We are looking at this pattern. So it's responding. Anything that makes you to respond here, go back to this up. So that's mean you're going to respect this pattern. If you bounce here, enter back. Once you enter back into this place, if you bounce here and enter back into this place and close today inside here, that means it's respecting this pattern. This pattern I'm seeing. Let me explain this, but I can take it from here. Let's take it from here. So if eventually, because this is completion of circle, so if eventually it close up inside this pattern, it's going to go there, and then you know that it has respect this pattern, then it's coming back to this up. But at the other hand, if eventually you want to obey this pattern that you just long-term trend, as I said before, eventually you want to respect. If you want to respect, because it has already break out of this place, so expect the market to respect it. Okay, right? If I don't want to respect this long-term something, let me bring it down here. Let me bring it down. So if it's going to respect, continue with this trend. If you're going to respect this trend for the meantime, that's mean just like this. Okay, just like this. Okay, that's mean if you're going to respect, it's two things here. Number one, either a breakout of the continuation, this pattern, or a breakout of this pattern. Once you break out of these two and this resistance is forming head and shoulder pattern, then it's going to be a reversal pattern. Then it continue on the downtrend. Then that's mean the market is still going down for the meantime. And so, but if eventually it close at this support and eventually end up closing inside this place, inside this second pattern, that means we are going bullish back. So that means it's going to form double bottom here. I told you before that this place is going to form a bottom here, so that you now become double bottom to respond to this triangle pattern. And also this trend line support. So the market will go back up. So the only thing you can do here, you just wait. You can't enter the trade now. You cannot enter buy or not sell again. This market has done what it's supposed to do. But anything you enter from here, you're on your own. So it's not advisable to trade this market now, because it's going to form a double bottom here. And so I don't think it will break out of that place. I don't think so. So thanks. This is what I have to just want to the concluding part of what I said before. So thanks for watching. If you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe to it. We'll be giving you some updates on how you can trade a pattern. In summary, I told you initially that we look for this candlestick that break out of this main trend line. Number one, let me show you this candlestick that break out of this trend line. This candlestick, this power candlestick, I told you about this power candlestick, power candle. Then in the 15 minutes time frame power candle. Then number two, and I told you that it's going to come back for this liquidity here. It's going to come back for this liquidity here, this place, around this place. So it came back to this resistance. Just enter the liquidity area before dropping down. Number two. Then number three, I told you that I told you that it's going to. I told you that in 1 hour, this 1 hour time frame. I told you that this 1 hour candle is not. It doesn't have power. Look at this 1 hour candle. This 1 hour candle that eventually close under this. It closed under this little resistance. Look at this. Look at this. This 1 hour candle. This 1 hour candle close under this resistance. Look at this resistance. Look at the 1 hour candle. Let me see. The 1 hour candle close. This 1 hour candle. This 1 hour candle. Yeah. Close under 1 hour candle. Close under resistance. If you see, under resistance. So the 1 hour candle close under resistance. So it's powerless. So that is the reason why the thing eventually gone away. So you can see the way the market is responding. Immediately they pick our order, first and second take profit. It's now going back to form what I told you. So eventually, if we close inside here, the next 4 hour close inside here, that means we are continuing back the uptrend. So I will think keep you posted. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel. If you want to make money in FOREX, subscribe to this channel, and I will give you some hints that can make you profitable trader. Thanks. Bye for now.